The wellspring of invitation. Know this, dear seeker. This modest tome, this vive libre, is no mere fiction spun from fancy, but a genuine summons for those inspired souls yearning to embrace true liberty. Yet be aware that we also engage with other platforms, such as Worldpackers, Workaway, and kindred avenues, where those who arrive partake in 5 hours of daily labor with no particular emphasis on spiritual or scholarly pursuits, unless they themselves beseech it. Others from these same paths we offer, in the spirit of cultural exchange, 4 hours of toil each day alongside an hour and a half of instruction. And then there are those who venture forth for an utterly transformative odyssey, radical in its depth, encompassing all that is unveiled within our opus, Vivre Libre, the inner sanctuary of freedom. Amidst all this comfort and well-being, dear seeker, one must remember that true serenity blooms not from external abundance alone, but from the quiet gardens of the inner self. To cultivate this, we delve deeply into methods of psychology, neuropsychology, and meditation, guiding souls to release the refuse, the traumas, beliefs, and shadows that cling from the very society they flee, yet unwittingly guard. These wounds, inflicted by a world that ravages and slays without mercy, must be transcended if liberty is to take root. We draw upon a singular study of a language called Fao, inscribed in ancient runes, a tongue of extraordinary potency that soothes the tempests of emotion, unveiling truths from a vantage detached and elevated, reshaping one's gaze upon the cosmos entirely. In this normalized existence, society blinds you to the invisible fields that envelop all. Yet with modest inquiry, one discerns that the human vessel captures a mere 5% of reality, 95% eludes us, veiled in sounds too lofty, colors imperceptible, and myriad unseen threads. As the energetic field expands and intensifies, it unfurls doors to what some term mediumship, perceptions of hidden realms, intuitions soaring like eagles on thermal winds. This does not manifest as fervent trances or ribbons entwined in hair. No, you would behold a gathering unremarkable at first glance. We laugh abundantly, revel in amusements, engage in board games, even digital contests of dance and whimsy that provoke gales of mirth. We adapt games from the transformative circles of Findhorn in Scotland, infusing them with our essence. Yet subtly, many among us aspire to heights profound, where despair, the dread of mortality, and the futility of aimless days dissolves into experienced spiritual knowing, an elevated intuition, unbound by dogma or creed. We harbor no enmity toward religions. If one brings solace and aids your ascent, embrace it freely. We neither teach nor adhere to any particular faith, pursuing instead the pure elevation of consciousness, the blossoming of hypersensitive perception, a life of exquisite quality, and the boundless joy of communion. Here, labor is not toil but delight. Even tasks some might deem mundane, harvesting carrots or potatoes, unfold as shared rituals beneath a resplendent sun, followed by playful splashes in the pool or languid soaks in the jacuzzi, evenings alive with games or tender massages. Such rhythms transmute duty into pleasure, for with a dozen dogs, sometimes swelling to 15, these loyal beings scatter their leavings across the grounds. We employ a device to gather them daily, an hour's endeavor, not of grandeur or inspiration, yet essential to the harmony, preserving a terrain fragrant, pristine, and magnificent, where the companionship of our animals yields unalloyed bliss. As we irrigate with rain-harvested waters and river flows, enriching the soil with horse manure and organic whispers, the land burgeons even more fertile. Contrary to modern myths that cultivation depletes the earth, plants draw 30% from the soil and 70% from photosynthesis and energetic light. When they wither and return their essence, the ground grows richer still. We honor the protocol of the three sisters, plants that ally in mutual aid, fortifying one another in the very earth they grace, eschewing the monoculture that devastates, embracing natural agriculture that yields sustenance, serenity, and surplus in abundance. Amidst sunflowers towering like sentinels, shaded groves, and trees multiplying with each passing week, one finds corners of sublime repose, for meditation, slumber, siesta, or intimate unions veiled from neighbors' eyes for reading, relaxation, or simply being. Life here brims with beauty and wealth, far from the void that drives one to endless scrolling on devices, seeking distractions to mask an empty existence. Such fixation upon screens betrays the hollowness it purports to fill. Instead, labor and fraternity revel in others, pleasure, enjoy, laughter, games, nourishing fare, and the fleeting visits of children. Though not constant, their presence ignites wonder. All this forges a quality of being beyond imagination. Our vision extends to gather souls sufficient for leasing a grand estate, then acquiring a forsaken village, transforming it into an extension of our haven. We plan, though yet unrealized as these words form, to erect a dwelling of clay and hay, nestled before bamboos, reeds, and sugar canes, offered to one drawn to its embrace. I myself dwell in a secluded abode, distinct from the main house, encircled by a bamboo forest and resplendent flora, lulled by wind chimes into realms of meditation, peace, and serenity. Yet within, modernity weaves seamlessly. Minimal use of devices and computers to create and connect, anchoring our existence in balance profound.